In fact, it's something she's been playing
a
with
beaver.
since her teens, and she let me first use it on our third date.
I just realized he has the beaver emblazoned and the...
Man, I've always wanted a beaver of my own.
I know you do. Yo, what's up, honkers? Today, me and Azu are going to be reacting to Lockpicking Lawyer doing his April Fool's videos. And if you haven't seen these are extremely funny just because of the amount of innuendos that are in them. I love him so much. Plus, did you know that he's McNally's boss? I know, crazy, right? Anyways, today's secret word is backdoor. I know what some of you were thinking. Do it. If you comment the secret word in the comments down below, I will give your comment a heart. All right, let's get right into today's video.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is one of the most treasured cylinders in my collection, and one that I don't often share publicly. In fact,
I treasure your
normally
cylinder.
only show it to my wife. It goes by many different names, but my favorite is that used by the French, so that is what we will use today. It is le coq. Now, I have had this cylinder for literally as long as I can remember. In fact, I vividly recall playing with it all the time when I was younger.
All the time.
You can see from the condition that this cock has seen some hard use over the years.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with cock cylinders, you may be thinking right about now
Oh, I am.
that mine is a little on the small side.
It is.
And it's true. This is only about 2.35
average.
inches long, which makes it...
Dude, what are you talking about? That's massive. 2 inches? Whoa. Massive.
2.5 inches.
It's fucking huge.
the smallest cock that I have ever seen. But even so, it never fails to put a smile on my face, and I've come to terms with the fact that I'll probably never have a bigger one.
Right.
Now, manipulating the cock, like most other cylinders, does require a deft touch. With
Right.
too much or too little force, nothing will happen, and likewise, you need to know exactly where and how to twist and push if you're going to be successful.
Yeah, and you got to lube it up
With all the
too.
time I've spent with this cock over the years, I have become a true master at manipulating it. So let me show you how it's done. I like to grasp the cylinder firmly with my left hand, wrapping my fingers tightly around it. And with that same hand, I apply a clockwise torque. Now that torque is pretty firm at first, but during the course of the manipulation, I tend to subconsciously vary and pulse the pressure depending on how it feels.
Right.
With my
Either
other
go
hand,
slower
I
or
start
faster,
at the
depending.
tip of the
Yeah,
cock
yeah.
and slowly tease the tips
Always
of the
listen to
pins
your
up
cock.
using a
Yeah.
firm pulsing motion. And I like to work my way towards the back of the cock and then repeat those motions over and over again until we get the desired result. So let's see if we can do that right now.
You gotta. You just have to.
Now, I normally
you hear the
narrate
click?
when I do this, but when I manipulate this cock, I tend to
It's
lose
sensual.
my concentration.
Right.
So we're not going to do that today.
So he's doing sounding? Kinda, yeah.
I was trying so hard not to make that joke.
He's sounding his cock, dude.
And there we go. It tends to catch me by surprise every now and then, but I'll tell you, it never gets old. So normally I'd take this apart right now to show you what's inside, but the prospect of permanently damaging my cock is frankly unthinkable, so I'm not going to risk it. That means that's it for today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great April 1st. This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and about a year ago, I showed you my absolute favorite cylinder, this well-used, albeit somewhat short cock. Now, if you'd like to see more of my cock, I'll leave a link to that year-old video in the description below. But today is all about the favorite of Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer.
Right.
And while she does like my cock, it is not her favorite.
It's her beaver.
Her
That's the
favorite is one
favorite.
that she actually had even before I knew her, though it never got any use until after we met.
Oh,
At least that's what
wow.
she tells me.
Oh.
If you saw the title to this video, then you know that it is, of course, her beaver.
Right.
Now, I have been avidly interested in beavers since I was a teenager, But over the years,
I can't say the same, honestly.
Exactly alike. So let's take a closer look at my wife's beaver.
You're more of a
The most
yourself.
obvious feature is the large opening in the center. But if we take a closer look, we'll see something that a lot of guys miss.
Easier to manipulate.
There's a small hood-shaped feature at the 12 o'clock position. If you're going to manipulate a beaver, you're going to have to give that area special attention. Another notable property is the wrinkled surface all around the main opening. Not all
See, this is why I don't really
that.
go for those.
Fact,
I always have a hard time
another
trying to
beaver
find
I
that
keep
spot.
on the side.
Right.
My wife doesn't know
You
about
always end up going in the back door instead. It's always a big problem, you know?
this one, but let's take a look at it. You'll see that this one is perfectly smooth on the outside.
Right.
That's actually pretty common on the newer beavers.
The newer
Let's
beavers.
hide this one away and then see what it takes to get into my wife's. Now, from experience, I can tell you that a generous squirt of lube will make this process go much easier.
Right.
So let's do that now. And we're going to work that in to get it very slick on the inside.
And then there we go.
Okay, now that it's well lubricated, I'm going to take out
Should be
my
a
tool.
lot easier now.
Now it looks a little bit on the big side. In fact, when my wife
It's pretty
first saw
big.
it, she didn't think it would fit. But after that
Really?
squirt of lube we gave it earlier, it should slip right in. But before I show you that, a word about technique. I'm going to be using a firm thrusting motion together with a small twist. Not everyone does it that way,
Technique.
but I find that
Technique.
technique very effective. Okay,
Technique.
let's get started.
Oh shit. This
So,
is
as you can
G-rated.
see, it is disappointingly fast and easy to get into my wife's beaver.
Wow.
In any case,
you finished
that's all
real
I have
quick.
for you today.
Damn.
If you do have any questions or comments about
That's it,
this,
dude? No
please put them below.
stamina. I
If you
swear.
like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe and have a great April 1st. This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and on this channel I've demonstrated how to penetrate some of the most secure equipment out there.
He sure has.
Usually using some very simple tools, but it's almost always done
That's an
right here
interesting
on my
shape.
desk.
Yeah.
It's a controlled environment that
Very
might not be
odd
equivalent to
shape.
field conditions. So today I'm taking you on the road with me. You see, I just got a call from my ex-girlfriend who's having a problem. Her new boyfriend is apparently having trouble getting in her back door. It's really tight, and she told him to stop trying because all he was doing was pushing really hard, and she was afraid something would break.
Bruh, that's not how you do it.
She
Come on.
remembered that when we were dating, I used to go in through her back door all the time.
Right.
This is a picture of her back door. She just sent it to me. and
Ugh,
I
it's
don't
so
see
dirty.
any
You
put that on
reason
YouTube?
Why this should be a
I
problem.
can't believe this is on
Frankly,
YouTube
it looks
right now,
looser
dude.
than it was back when we were dating.
Actually, am I going to get banned on Twitch for showing this?
Maybe. Can't just show somebody's back door.
You really just can't do that.
While her boyfriend's at work, she asked me to come
I wonder if
over
she has a
and see if
bidet,
I
'cause
could
that
help
is dirty.
loosen things up. I, of course, agreed, so long as I could get it on video and share it on this channel. So let's drive over and see if we can get in her back door without breaking anything. Okay, folks, here we are, and I have to say
look at that.
my ex-girlfriend's back door is far dirtier than
Smart.
it ever used to be
Yeah.
back when we were dating. It seems to have been neglected pretty badly, but I'm actually glad to find it this way. So
You're
you can see
glad?
I always
Why?
keep baby wipes handy whenever I do
wipes?
anything
Brother.
like this. So let's get one out and wipe all of this brown residue away.
Oh, that's much better.
That looks better. That's
Okay,
better.
this is pretty dirty. It might be a 2-wipe job.
Really?
And that's love if a man's willing to do 2 wipes for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
now
go.
that we have the outside just a little bit cleaner, it's time to flush
feels
out the
when Azu is
inside as
Azuing.
well.
What am I doing?
And because we need to lubricate this anyway, I'm going to flush out the main opening with a good bit of lube.
Right.
We just to
You
be
need a
sure
little
to
bit of a
put
lube.
towel underneath that opening
Always.
so we don't make a mess.
Yep.
That's
Here
a
it
good
makes
trick
a
right
lot
there.
of sense to be generous with that lubricant. Back doors tend to be neglected, so you can't have too much.
True, actually. Actually true.
We are almost ready, but before I go any further, I
like how some of this is like actual like good advice.
Yeah.
But then it's like in the context of it being like a lockpicking video and not the other thing, which is like
to put on some rubber for my own protection.
Remember to always use it.
Always use protection, guys.
Now, depending on various factors, I should note that the opening could be in an awkward position.
Father,
and all I have to say about that is deal with
Don't worry about it,
It's not uncommon, especially when you're going in through the back door.
Right.
Now, I can't just shove in my tool. I need to be very gentle and wiggle things into position if I'm going to stand any chance of getting in.
And there you go. Easy as that.
I think we're there. All it needs now is a firm shove, and we are
And we're in.
Now, you need to understand that just because I got in her back door doesn't mean that her boyfriend will be able to as well. So I need to spend some time working it in and loosening it up.
Oh my god!
I'm going to do that off camera. So that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And have a great April 1st.
Father,
I'm
scared. Why are there so many people in her back door?
Because, dude, I don't know. People just like going in and out. That's all. It's like, how else are they supposed to get to the garden? You know?
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and over the years, I've tried mightily to interest Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer in my lock collection. Unfortunately, I've had no success at all, until last week, when she came home with this absolutely perfect example of a Johnson. And it's not just any Johnson. It's the extraordinarily rare 18-inch variant. I did ask her why she was finally showing interest in locks, and all she would say is, unlike my 2.5-inch long cock, this 18-inch Johnson would be getting a lot of use.
Oh, God.
So, how does one use an 18-inch long Johnson?
I'm actually curious about this.
All you need to do is insert the tip of the shaft into this opening and press firmly. While the shaft is fairly flexible,
that's not how I assumed it would be.
And that hardness is both intrinsic to the function and it greatly aids the insertion. Now, one thing I immediately noticed with my new Johnson is that no matter how hard I pushed, I wasn't able to stuff more than about 6 to 8 inches into the opening.
Wow, is it?
If you try to shove it in any farther, you're likely going to do damage.
Yeah.
You can, however, insert the Johnson in either the front or the rear opening.
Right.
To get it in the rear, you flip it over, then insert the tip of the shaft. That's usually the hard part. Then give it a solid shove to fully seat it.
Bro, the fuck?
Once again, inserting the Johnson more than about 6 to 8 inches into the rear hole risks damage, though you may be able to get in a bit farther with proper lubrication.
Right.
Now, as you might imagine, I was quite proud of my new 18-inch
Be careful
Johnson,
coming out, though.
And when I received it, I showed it to all of my friends and family, at least those who I could get.
You showed? Wow.
I was quite surprised.
I mean, it's proud of.
My father took me aside and revealed that he too had an unusual Johnson. In fact, one that's far more rare than my own.
Wait, really?
His, of course, is a slightly older model, which is generally built the same, with a somewhat flexible, yet very hard shaft. However, my father's Johnson is a full 24 inches long.
Damn!
Get it on screen. I've read about Johnsons this long, but never imagined I'd ever get to handle one.
That's crazy.
Now, when I first examined it, I noticed that my father's Johnson.
Where can I find him?
This feature on the
introvert,
shaft.
down boy.
Because of that, you can only shove about 2 to 3 inches of the shaft, really just the tip, into the opening. After that, it tends to get stuck.
Right.
That said,
what happens if you put your Johnsons together?
Very effective. So, I think you all can tell that I'm very pleased with Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer's new acquisition.
Oh, he's not
and
going
much to my surprise, for someone who doesn't like locks, she also
I guess it's true what they say then.
Excited about my 18-inch
They're just not meant to go together.
They're just not.
In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like
it was
please
pretty
subscribe.
good. Pretty
And
good.
As always, have a great April 1st.
I can't believe this entire video was just him showing us his giant fucking Johnson, dude. And then his dad's.
I'm jealous.
It's crazy.
I'm over here drooling. Jerry is intrigued. Introverts in the chat barking.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you
like
today is something
gumball
that's
machine?
really important to myself and Mrs.
does.
Lockpicking Lawyer. In fact, it's something she's been playing
a
with
beaver.
since her teens, and she let me first use it on our 3rd date. So I'm sure
I just realized he has the beaver emblazoned and the...
Man, I've always wanted a beaver of my own.
I know you do.
you've all gotten a good look and can clearly see that it is my wife's beaver. Now, I showed you her beaver a few years ago in video number 862, but I wanted to feature it again because as I read through the comments, I realized that many of you just don't appreciate how versatile a beaver can be.
Right.
For instance, when they get their hands on a beaver, I know a lot of guys who just load it up as fast as they can and call it a day, but that is a big mistake. First, before
that's how you get
put
stuff
anything in the
jammed.
beaver, you have to make sure all the appropriate parts are properly lubricated.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're probably going to do some damage. Then you need to give careful
That's a lot of
consideration
damage.
to what you're going to put
That is a
in
lot of
the beaver.
damage.
It is pretty common to see guys put balls like this inside the beaver.
What?
And while like most guys, I do have a nice sack of balls, that's getting to be pretty cliche.
That's pretty nice.
A less common and probably healthier option
Some nuts.
is to put your nuts in a beaver.
Right.
But again, it's not something
okay.
that really appeals to me.
Oh, no, I'm very interested.
What else
Now,
could there
if
be?
you're just looking to have fun, probably the best option is to put toys into a beaver. But a word of caution here. If you try
gotten
to
a few
stick
toys
toys
out
in a
of one
beaver,
Dude, this man is a fucking genius. I was like, what other food could be a euphemism for fucking nuts?
and those toys are
What do you
too
mean
big,
euphemism?
it is possible, if not likely, that you're going to do damage. And just as bad, the toy can get stuck.
Yeah,
So,
they can.
before trying to stick toys in a beaver, always ask the owner for both permission and instructions.
Consent is important.
Fortunately, by our 4th or 5th date,
And
my
every
wife figured out
aspect
that
of
I
life.
knew my way around her beaver pretty well. So she gives me a lot of leeway here and actually encourages me to be creative. So
Okay.
while I do have a lot of options, my absolute favorite thing to put in my wife's beaver are banana-shaped treats. Now,
Those are the
obviously,
best
this small
ones.
package
Those are
isn't
the
going to
best
fill up
ones.
my
I've never had these, actually. Are they good?
Yes. So I learned not too long ago, those don't taste like normal bananas, right?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like banana flavoring.
Yeah, it's banana flavoring, but they're flavored after a specific type of Japanese banana. So apparently you go to Japan, there's a specific banana you can find that tastes just like those.
I don't know. I don't like banana flavored things. I do like banana nut bread, though. Banana nut bread is pretty good.
wife's beaver, and it can be pretty awkward if you don't fill the entire beaver. In fact, it's usually better to have a little left over. So today I am going to stuff my entire 15-pound banana package into my wife's
If your
beaver.
bananas are that color, you might want to go see a doctor.
The first thing I need to do is take out my tool and insert it into
the beaver.
This slit-shaped opening right on the top. Then I need to jiggle it around for a while. This part can be boring. Just jiggle while giving it a twist. You might not think that can do much.
Might be boring, but it is
if you do it enough,
and
it'll turn this little slit-shaped opening into a large gaping one.
Right.
And
I was waiting for it, dude.
No.
Banana.
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 That was
pretty
so funny.
good.
And I think you can see just how wide I opened up my wife's beaver.
That's
and it is
massive.
Clearly going to be a lot easier to jam.
Oh,
in
they
this
said it's an
huge
extinct breed of banana now.
However, at my wife's request, I'm not going to show that part on camera. So that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments,
oh, he's not going to show us shoving the bananas in there?
If you like this video and
I
would
want to
like
see
to
you
see more
stuff your
like
wife's
it,
beaver
please
full of
subscribe.
banana.
Come
Have
on,
a
brother.
great April 1st.
Don't cuck us like this.
This
Brother,
is the Lock.
holy shit. His 36-inch King Dick Rex locks, dude. Look at this thing.
Picking Lawyer, and several years ago, I produced a
never
series of
seen one
videos
so
showing
red.
how to twist popular padlocks off their hasps using my 24-inch pipe wrench. And to be sure, it was a very effective attack, though it did have its limits.
Calm
One
down.
of which was due to the fact that I was using a relatively low-quality pipe wrench from Harbor Freight. So, before we continue the series, it seems pretty clear that I need a better tool.
Right.
I asked my friends if they had any candidates. My friend Tony offered the use of his 8-inch Wang. Now, normally,
that's
an
cute.
8-inch Wang would be more than enough
That
for
is
any
100%
job, something
okay.
like laying pipe. But it just doesn't give enough power for
Kinda looks like
what
our Asian
I want
one.
to show you. And as you can see, being only 8 inches long, it doesn't
Only?
seem to have seen much use. Then my friend Trevor offered the use of this one. It is 10 inches long.
That's a respectable
and
one.
Rigid.
That's not bad.
Like Tony's Wang, a 10-inch rigid is more than enough for most sturdy jobs.
Still doesn't look like it's been
It'll
used that
likely
much.
do well, but again,
Yeah.
it seemed a little short for me. Moving up in size, I was offered this 14-inch Johnson by my friend Rob.
Okay.
Now, it might be long enough, but
I don't know why the dark
you'll
ones are
notice
usually
this
bigger.
bend at the head of the
Yeah.
tool. It's my understanding that quite a few Johnsons have a bend in them just like this one, and I'm told it can be awkward or even
It
uncomfortable.
is. It is.
Because of that, I
Can be.
tend to avoid bent Johnsons. Finally, my
Gotta be
friend
straight.
Nick offered the use of his 4-inch long King Dick.
Oh, hell
Now,
yeah.
I think we all know that 4 inches isn't really enough to get the job done.
What do you...
I tried to
What?
tactfully tell Nick, and he was quick to point out that if you play with it, it does get a bit longer, but only about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. Not enough for our purposes.
Oh, okay.
To his credit, though, Nick's offering
You had
did
me
remind
excited, but now
that
I'm just
I,
disappointed.
too, have a King Dick, and it might be perfect for the job. My King Dick, however, is a full 36
Holy.
inches long. Now, I've used my King Dick to lay pipe in the past. You can
Damn.
clearly
Oh, I bet
see
you
that it's
have.
well
Oh,
used,
yeah.
and it can be extremely effective.
Very well
But
used.
I've never shown my King Dick on video or publicly, so I feel
Right.
obligated to issue a few words of caution.
Okay.
When using a tool this big, you have to be really careful. The
Right.
power of a 36-inch tool should never be underestimated, because if you carelessly swing around a
Oh, it's a British
36-inch
one,
King
too.
Dick, you can do a lot of damage.
It
Maybe
is
even
rich.
wreck a home with it.
Wreck a home.
Being careful not to do too much
Oh,
harm.
no.
Very, very
Let's
careful.
go see the damage that my 36-inch King Dick is capable of inflicting.
Let's see. How much damage can it do? Come on. Oh, my God.
Short work.
Bro.
Yeah, the size
That's
is pretty
so
impressive,
easy.
But it really gets through it too fast to be satisfying.
I guess. That's insane, though. Hey, the Floofy Poofy. Thank you for the wade.
You go for the weight.
We're looking at this 36-inch King Dick. Look at this thing, dude.
That's pretty impressive.
It's massive. Huge, even.
absolutely huge. Man, the things I do if I can get my hands on that.
Okay. Oh, this is a bigger one. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh! Okay, okay. This one looks a little bit better made. Jesus. It can go through anything. I'm surprised the thing that's holding the locks in place isn't, like, breaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's super impressive.
Well, I think it's pretty clear that my 36-inch long king dick is a supremely powerful tool.
It's
Super
a
powerful.
monster.
But as I was testing it out, Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer walked in and watched me work. Afterwards, it was suggested that my king dick wasn't a particularly versatile tool.
What?
She then challenged me to get into her using nothing but my king dick.
I think he can do it.
I never back down from a challenge.
I think it would break the beaver.
Give that a try.
Oh yeah, easily. Oh well.
Oh, come on, you ain't gotta be so rough.
Bro!
The bananas.
Okay, folks, as you saw,
Why is there semen in there?
Lawyers with my king dick.
I just realized the semen in there. What is the semen?
Wasn't particularly hard.
Oh, come on.
A little surprised to finding some semen inside.
God damn it.
Huh. I don't think this semen's mine.
What?
In any case, that's all I have for
What?
you today. Well, I thought that's all I had for you, but my friend Nick saw this video early and was a bit upset that I dismissed the utility of his 4-inch king dick.
Right.
So, to redeem his tool, he offered to show how well it can get into his wife's furry kitty. Let's give that a try.
Hell yeah. Let's get it a try. Let's do it. Hell yeah.
Look at that. See,
Well,
look.
I'm not
It
sure
does
it's
have some
anything to
use.
write home about, but I suppose a 4-inch king dick can be effective.
It can
At
be.
least in limited circumstances.
Limited, brother.
To be honest, I'm not sure 4 inches is enough to get the job done.
Wow.
In any
Okay.
case, that's all I have for you today.
All right,
If
fine, I'll
you
just
do
go
have any
home.
questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please
man.
subscribe. And as always, have a great April 1st.
What an amazing...
This is the Lockpicking
there's
Lawyer,
one more. I
and what I have
forgot.
for you today is
Oh.
a real hands-on job.
Not the
I'm
one-eyed
going
monster.
to show you what it takes to beat my one-eyed monster. And as an added bonus, I convinced
the
a
one-eyed
friend of
monster.
mine to let me play with his one-eyed monster. On
Oh, he
Twitch
convinced
as
it.
well.
Yeah, okay.
Now, before we go too
Nice.
deep into this, I should note that there are obvious similarities and differences
Man, I wish I had
between
someone
my
that would
friend's
let me play with
one-eyed
theirs.
monster and my own. Both are quite a
play with
handful
mine.
and have a curved shaft.
Although his friends
a
looks a
large
little,
bulbous
Yeah, a little
protrusion,
bulbous.
and of course
Yeah.
this small slit
Not even bulbous,
at
just
the
sick.
end. Both of them are also
See all the
rock hard
bumps
with
it's got on
a
it?
slightly soft covering
Hola,
on the
property of ammo.
outside. That's where the similarities end.
Hola.
Where mine is smooth and almost leathery in appearance, my friend's
Super
one-eyed
leathery.
monster
Looks like all
is
bloody.
veiny,
Yeah.
purplish, and has these small pustules
Ugh.
or sores on it. I've
it
never
might be
seen
sick.
anything like those sores on my one-eyed monster, and my friend wouldn't tell me anything about how he got them.
Yeah,
other
I
than
would
to
want to
say
know.
something under
I
his
want to
breath
know.
about a girl named Karma.
Ooh.
Enough said about that, because the question remains: how do you beat the one-eyed monster?
Oh,
As
very
you might
easy.
imagine, there are
You need
lots of
lube,
different methods that
obviously.
I've tried to get mine to pop. I've even done it left-handed, but
Oh, wow.
I'll show you the
Oh,
ways
wow,
that
that's
I
impressive.
think work best, and those are rapid stroking and, of course, a slower probing approach.
Right.
I'll show you the rapid stroking method on my friend's one-eyed monster, and we're going to use the well-known 3-step approach. Get a firm grip, establish a brisk rhythm, and the critical thing to remember
And then you go
is
either slow or
don't
fast.
stop
Yep.
until it pops. I can't say that enough. Get a firm grip, good rhythm, and
Then you don't stop.
until it pops.
Don't stop.
Let's give it a try.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. So
You
great.
going at it.
Just like that, it popped in
Right.
my
Damn,
hand.
dude. That was fast.
Now we'll try the slower probing approach on my one-eyed monster. This method emphasizes a more gentle application of force, but like the rapid stroke method, a firm grip is essential. Now this might take a little bit more time and teasing to get it to pop, but it is also
a little bit of teasing, just a
very
little bit.
effective.
Okay. All
When it's
right.
getting close, you can
Okay,
kind
I can
of
tell
feel
we're
it a
pretty
little.
close.
Yeah.
This should be popping in my hand at any moment now.
Just a little bit. There we go.
There we go.
There it is.
Now, if you want to beat the one-eyed monster even faster, there is the deep thrust method, which is exceptionally fast and effective. All you really do is jam your tool into the little slit and wiggle it vigorously.
Oof.
Of course, you're
There
going
she
to
goes.
need a tool that can
There
reach
we go.
all the way in, and not everyone has that. Okay, one final method for beating the one-eyed monster, and this focuses on the shaft. For this, you need
Focus on
something
the
that can wrap
shaft.
around the shaft, and then you push and twist
And then you
around
push
the shaft.
in it, and there we
Eventually, if
go.
you do it right,
Very easy.
it will pop in your hand. All right, folks, as you saw, there are lots of ways to beat the one-eyed monster. And keep in mind that everything I just showed you can also be done left-handed if you just want to try something that feels a little different.
Or make it feel like someone else is doing it, you know?
In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below.
Oh
if you
my
like this video
God.
and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great April 1st.
Yes.
Yeah.
These were so well done and scripted. I can't wait to see the new one that comes out this year. If you want me and Azu to react to more Lockpicking Lawyer, please comment down below which one we should watch. Remember to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!
Goodbye.